Good morning, readers. Today I'm going to talk about a book that I finished a few days ago. It's this one, Never Lie. And I'm not going to lie about this one right now. I purchased this book very instantly after watching a reels on Instagram, and the person very briefly gave the context of this book, and I was like, oh no, I really want to buy it. I really want to read it right now. I was going through a very bad reading slump. I picked up 4 books and I was unable to complete any of them. So finally, when I picked up this book, I was not having much of expectations from this one. But when I finally started reading this one, I was like, pages after pages, chapters after chapters, and within only one day, I finished the whole book. It's that good, just believe me. So basically, the story is about a psychiatrist who lives in her home, which is a little away from the main town, and it's a very big house. It's not like very small, it's a very big mansion, and she lives there. And she, like, the patients come to her home, and she check each of the patients, but she records each of the session with her patients with a tape recorder. And that's the past story. In the present, basically the past and present simultaneously go on in this story. And in the present story, there's a couple named Tricia and Ethan. They come to see a very big mansion, like the same home where the doctor used to stay, after 3 years. And they were looking after the house, they were seeing the house, but suddenly a lot of snowfall started and they got like trapped in that house for the night. And Tricia started to feel that someone was there in the house except them. But the twist is that the doctor who used to live in that very house 3 years ago disappeared suddenly when her book released The Anatomy of Fear. And then the actual story begins. Tricia finds out the tapes of like the doctor who used to record every sessions, and she found a lot more things. She found a sleeping bag which was perfectly, like, it was used recently, but the house was like not habited for 3 years. And how that happened, but suddenly when the plot twist comes, it just blew my mind. I was like, it was the actual thing. Actually, I was very much interested behind Ethan, the husband of the girl. Sorry, I was really interested in the husband, and I was like doubting him every single second, because I had a feeling in my stomach that he was someone who was doing something wrong. But when the plot twist came, my mind was like, everything was in front of me, and I was like going in the wrong direction. I have to say, she's a brilliant writer. The way she hooked me on the story, and the way she like take the story from the beginning to the end, it's amazing. It's mind-blowing. And what can I say? I give this book a total 4.5 star. Actually a 5 star, you can say. It's a damn good book. After The Silent Patient, I think this is the second most loved book by me, because The Silent Patient was the first one that I loved, like, oh my god, and it's the second one. So it was all about this book, and this was the last book of the year 2024. I hope I will be reading more and more books the next year. I hope. And this year I finished 9 books out of 15, which was my goal, to read 15 books. But I am able to complete only 9. I think it's not a bad number, but I hope I will be able to read more and more the next year. And I'm really excited for next year. But as my exams are coming nearer, I will not be able to post any more videos after this. I might, but also I might not. So happy Christmas, happy New Year to everyone. And if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting a lot more videos next year. So this is for today. Bye bye.